Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Evolve and Execute. I'm your host, CS Rajiv Bajaj, startup coach, mentor, and your partner in decoding business building through clarity, resilience, and conscious execution. Today, we explore a fascinating intersection where ancient wisdom meets modern entrepreneurship. Our theme is numerology in business. Can numbers influence success? Do they shape the way entrepreneurs build companies from partnerships or making decisions? To guide us through this intriguing world, we are joined with Mr. Lakshay Pahwa, a certified numerologist from All India Institute of Occult Science, an entrepreneur who has seen firsthand how numbers align with enterprise. Lakshay, it's a pleasure to have you on Evolve and Execute. Welcome to the show.
All my privilege,
Uh,
sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for
yeah,
having me.
can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Lakshay Pahwa, the numerologist now. I am an entrepreneur for past 15 years. I started my business in 2010 in clothing industry, and since these 15 years, I have helped many organizations to not to go bankrupt and not close. Also helped many startups. Have guided very many in very many fields like in education, in food industry, in clothing industry, etc. Then now after COVID, I started exploring my interests like in teaching, also in occult sciences, where now I am a certified numerologist for business.
Thank you very much, Lakshay. So let's begin our conversation with some basic questions. Many listeners may have only heard about numerology in passing. Is it, in simple terms, what is numerology and how does it connect to business and entrepreneurship?
Okay, so sir, numerology actually is a combination of an energy of numbers. Like we have notes in music. There are seven notes in music, but to play those seven notes, we have to strike a particular frequency and combination. So numerology is exactly like that. We have numbers all around us, right from the time we take birth till the time we die. Everything is in numbers. So, if we tap a particular good frequency of numbers around us, it is just like tapping those harmonious notes which gives us a symphony. So these numbers, the vibrations which we tap, these give us a good energy around us, and this hidden energy not only clears our way but also propels us towards success. Like it's a compass in the middle of the forest. You have taken a birth, now you are in the middle of the forest, so it's a compass to guide you the right way. If you don't have a compass, you can sway between the forest, or you might not get to the destination. But if you have a proper compass with you, a good way with you, then you are definite to get out of this dense forest of life.
Okay. So, entrepreneurship is a very deeply personal thing. And do you believe entrepreneurs have personal numbers that influence their leadership style, risk appetite, and decision making?
A lot, very deeply, in fact. you know Entrepreneurship is one of the key criteria where every individual needs to have success, and nowadays everyone wants to get success overnight. So number pattern is like actually your fingerprint. It's a DNA for you. So like personal numbers, there are very many types of numbers surrounding an entrepreneur, but two major numbers which I can talk about are personality and destiny numbers. So if the personality and destiny numbers are aligned, like with your what category of business have you chosen, or what phone number for your business have you chosen, or what name numerology is also part of it, very deep part of it. So what name of the business you have chosen, so it impacts your stimulus. For example, like number one is generally said in numerology as a leader, but if it is tapped in a wrong frequency, then it will bring a lot of ego with you. Number seven are very deep thinkers. So it is one of the traits of an entrepreneur to think deeply and do research, but if tapped wrongly, number seven will lead you to isolation. So that's how important numbers are for an entrepreneur. Tapping of each and every number, and each and every number has its pros and cons. So how much plug or how much beat do you give to that number to sound it harmoniously? That's very
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, Lakshay. So one area that excites many founders is naming their venture. Some say company's name or its number vibration can determine the success or failure. How true is this in your experience?
when I do numerology for different entrepreneurs and different business people. So first thing that comes to their mind is my name correct for my business? The very first thing that comes to their mind. Yes, it is very important. Name, you can say that name is like a spell for you. Every person who takes the name of your business is actually casting a spell on you by saying that name. So if that name is synchronized with your energy, that means the spell is working for you. If it is not, then obviously that spell is gonna hurt you. So it is very important that the name of the business you are associated with is very much synchronized with you, so that every time your name and your business name are are coming out of some other people's mouth, so they are casting a spell on you in a way. So it is very much beneficial for you. There are very many companies like Amazon, Flipkart. You don't know what their full name is, but they are popularly known by Amazon. They are popularly known by Flipkart. So these are certain short names and big names which influence, the entrepreneurs. They are spells around you.
All right, interesting, interesting. So, how do you think the business is, business is often a partnership, whether with co-founders, investors, or teams. How can numerology guide entrepreneurs in choosing the right people to align with?
Okay, coming to partnerships, I think the partnerships not only with a person that is running a business with you, but all the associations like your suppliers, your customers, they are also impacted in this partnership thing. You know, consider this partnership as a dance, a couple dance. So you have to synchronize both the energies. Both the partners must be synchronized. For example, when they are dancing together separately, so both their energies should be high so that they can match each other. But when one partner shows some extra energy, the other must come down. Like a dance partner, male dance partner wants to lift his female dance partner. So female dance partner needs to be stabilized, and male dance partner needs to put in more energy to lift her up. So not only we have to see that they are of equal energy, but we also have to see that if one person pushes, the other person lets him. So that's how we balance the partners. Coming to suppliers and customers, the type of business you do depends on what destiny number you have. So if you have a destiny number which syncs with what type of business you do, the customer, begin to dance with you. They enjoy the dance with you. So this is a very huge area where all, we have a grid in this known as Loshu grid. So we have to see if the personality numbers and destiny numbers are friendly with each other, or how much contribution one partner is contributing in the other partner's Loshu grid, and the other is contributing with his partner in the Loshu grid. So it is, like when we do this partnership in business, so it takes around half an hour to 45 minutes to completely understand what the Loshu grid is speaking to us.
Yeah.
We have to
Okay.
synchronize this dance pattern very efficiently.
All right, all right. So both partners' numbers are important and how they are going to be synchronized with each other. That is what I think
Yes.
you guys must be focusing on. So, timing is everything in business. Launch dates, contract signing, expansion. And does numerology suggest favorable periods or numbers that entrepreneurs should consider when making big
Definitely.
decisions?
Definitely, there are timings, there are personal years, there are Mahadashas which decide whether this business is gonna progress quickly or whether this business is gonna take a long delay or whether this business is not gonna go, you know, not gonna go even a shorter way if you start at a particular time. I give you an example for this. Um, the farmer when the farmer lays seeds in the farm, so he is particular that around this point of time I will get some rains, so I would plant my seeds at that particular of time, that particular period of time. So if a farmer does not plant his seeds, he will not get the rain at a particular time. He will not get the crops at the desired time. So that's how timing are important in our business also. If we sometimes I see people, they are ready with their projects, they are ready with everything, that yes, I have done this, I have done this, I have gone online, I just have to click a button, I just have to tell it to my team and we will be live. But then I tell them to wait for next 6 months, and they are like, what, we are preparing for like for past 1.5 to 2 years, and now more 6 months, I cannot delay this and not that. So some people who wait and get advice, they find it very fruitful. They find a very nice boost to them. Otherwise, if you want to go, Cosmos is not stopping you to go. But yeah, you will face some hurdles if you are not timed properly. So we calculate
Okay.
all this by certain personal year, personal month, personal date, and Mahadashas also.
All right, all right. That's interesting. Some skeptics often feel numerology is superstition. How do you position numerology as a replacement for strategy or as a complement to it?
As far as when people say this is all superstition, uh, they don't know the mathematics behind it. It's all science. I do believe that science, if you know science, you will say that there is no such thing as numerology or astrology. But if you study science deeply, then you will accept it that yes, this is also a part of science, not magic. This is not magic. It's all calculation. You know, what we can say is that the ship is your an enterprise. You have a business, that is a ship for you. Okay, so now if you put your ship into the sea where there is no wind, obviously the ship is gonna sail but very slowly, might not go to the destination in time, might have troubles in between the waters. But if you put your ship to sail when the winds are also blowing along, then see how good the ship sails with the shore. Without numerology, without the wind, the ship struggles, the enterprise struggles. Wind can be there or cannot be there. That's all your choice. But sailing the ship with the wind is much more preferable than sailing the ship without the wind.
Exactly, exactly. Very much to the point answer you gave. So, entrepreneurship is full of highs and lows. Can numerology offer guidance during setbacks or helping founders regain clarity and confidence?
Yeah, I think not only for entrepreneurs, but for every person. We as an individuals face a very ups and downs. We face a lot of ups and downs in our personal and professional lives. But the thing is that if there is a person or there is a science that shows you the way that okay, this is your time now, this is a low time for you, and you have to act like this in a certain way. There is a time where you will be, sitting on the top of the hill. So that hope or that realization of a bottom time makes it easier for every individual to endure the tough times. Numerology, gives you the light. Like you are driving in a very, open highway in like December time, where you cannot see the road properly. But now you have switched off the lights of your car as well, and you are complaining about, okay, I cannot see my way. I am slow on my speed. I cannot move forward. I have to halt. You just need to turn on your lights, and you can see the full way out there. Numerology is the light of your car. You know your way, what it brings, in future. So you have a better understanding of moving forward and understanding your situation, what you are, why you are down today. That's how numerology helps in, deep darker times of business.
Okay, that's interesting. Before we move to our rapid fire round, can you share one or two case examples where numerology played a very clear role in shaping a business outcome?
Very many examples I think I have. There was one business known as Student Services. I told the director, the CEO, in fact, to shift the launch date to 2 months further because his Madhasha was not going well. It was coming out of he was coming out of Ketu's Madhasha at that time. So I asked him to shift it a few months forward. So he agreed to it, and now he is progressing in a very well way. He is, very known, established brand in Rajouri Garden. Also, there was one guy. He was. I did name numerology for him. It's a long time back. So he was a food cart, dealer. So he changed his name. Uh, his name was Manoj. So I asked him to add an extra J in his name. So as he did his name numerology, so after 3 to 4 months, he definitely saw the change and shift in his vibrations around.
Oh, that's interesting. So I also see many people adding some prefix or suffix to their name to, match with the numerology numbers and all. This will be very interesting science to understand. So, let's move to our rapid fire round where I'll ask you a few questions and maybe you can ask with one-liners. You can revert back in one-liners. So, let's lighten up with a quick rapid fire, which is, the way to have those quick answers from you. So, one myth about numerology you want to bust.
The myth I want to bust that it is not superstition. It is all calculation. It is a very
Yes,
deep mathematics that the numbers play very very swiftly with each other, and all the
right.
numbers are equally important. Some fear number 4 and number 8 that Shani hai and Rahu hai. No, all numbers are equally important.
Very interesting. Are numbers destiny shapers or just indicators?
I would say destiny shapers no, indicators definitely yes. Uh, Destiny, I believe the karma first. If you have great numbers, if you are, one of the very efficient, you have one of the very efficient Loshu grid, but you are ideally sitting in your bedroom and doing no karma, the numbers are not gonna, place food in front of you and food in front of in your mouth. No, you will have to do karma first. So destiny is something that you have to build with your karma. That is written in you. You just have to go and have it. Yeah, yes, definitely. Path givers. They are the path givers. The numbers do tell you where your destiny wants you to lead, where your destiny, in which direction will you work. That will take you to the pinnacle of your destiny.
Great. The most powerful number for entrepreneurs.
For entrepreneurs, eight number, eight. This is
Eight.
gonna be very debatable, I know, because very many people, I watched many videos online, so they say one number is for entrepreneurs and all. Some say six is for entrepreneurs and all, because one number is for sun. Sun is like the king, the leader, so leadership for it. But I tell you, in my experience, I have seen that eight number is the number of hard work. I have seen many people grow when their dasha of Shani is going on. Shani is eight number, and Shani says that you just have to do your karma, and I will be awarding you for that. Now, if you have a bad karma, obviously Shani is gonna eight number is gonna put bad impacts on you, and you are gonna curse it. That no, it is bad. But I have seen in my life that when the Shah of Shani gets into a person's life, that is the time where he builds, from grains to huge businesses. I have seen people go from one shop to chains. I have seen children of entrepreneurs, excelling in those areas with their parents. So eight number, I believe, is really powerful for entrepreneurs if tapped rightly.
Perfect. Hard work has no, it's the best thing to do. So, the number you personally avoid in business.
Personally, I avoid 44. That total comes out to be 8. But for businesses, I avoid 44, like in name numerology as well. 4 or 44, both.
Okay. Okay. All right. So any particular reason for that, or
Yeah, it takes you away from your path. It takes you to multitasking. But I have seen many entrepreneurs, if they focus on one particular thing, they reach heights. But if you, in the beginning only, if you, divert your energy, so they don't go anywhere. They just, they do just firefighting and all. So 4 and 44 are the ones that attack your brain directly.
okay. Okay. One quick numerology tip for startup founders.
Sorry.
One quick numerology tip for startup founders.
For startup founders, okay, uh, like if you are getting your name numerology or you're getting your name done for your business, then do it according to your destiny number, not your personality number. Personality number
Okay.
will definitely interest you. Like if a guy has a personality number of 6, so it might attract clothing, perfumes, cosmetics, this kind of business, jewelry. But maybe his destiny number say is like 9, so I would suggest go for property. Go
Okay.
for, yeah, go for something like related to fires and arms and ammunitions, so that will be much more beneficial than the personality number.
So, for the benefit of our viewers, can you just a little bit explain how to know by yourself what is your destiny number? I'm sure many people don't know about that.
Yeah, it is very quite easy. Put down your full date of birth and just add every number. For example, the date of birth is say 10th January 1991.
Yeah.
So 1 plus 1, like 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 1. So that
Okay.
makes your destiny.
All
The
right. All
personality
right.
number is only your date of birth.
Okay. Okay. So, if the date of birth is 21st, so it will be 3, right?
3. 3 is your personality number.
All right. All right. Okay. And the sum of your
Completely
date
random.
plus month plus year is going to be your
Destiny number.
the destiny number. Okay, okay, that's interesting. So, how do you, what is the more important thing, name number or destiny number?
Destiny number is important because it is never gonna change. It is gonna be with you from the birth till the end. It actually gets active around 35 years of age. Till
Mhm.
30 to 35 years of age. Till then, your personality number is dominating in. So as
Okay.
soon as you tap your 35, the destiny number comes instantly. As long as name number, I really believe that apart from mobile number, your car number, or other numbers around your house number or anything, name number is one very powerful.
Mhm.
Since it can be changed, it can be controlled. I believe destiny number is more powerful than the name number. Otherwise, we cannot underestimate the power of the name number.
Okay. All right. That's really very positive, information we are getting from you. And I'm sure our viewers are going to gain lots of, positivity from this. So, numerology in one word, how do you describe that?
Numerology, in one word, I believe it is light, is clarity of your life. If you are stuck, like you are driving and you are stuck somewhere, it's a Google map for you. Clearly shows you the way. Which way is good, which way delays you, and which way is not for you to go. It's a light in your life.
Okay. Very interesting, Lakshay. Thank you for opening our eyes on the way numbers can guide, align, and even magnify success in entrepreneurship. What stood out today is that numerology isn't about superstition, it is about clarity, alignment, and making conscious choice that supports strategy. So, to our listeners, remember in entrepreneurship, numbers alone don't create success. Your vision, execution, resilience, they do. But when energy and effort align, the journey becomes smoother and the outcome is stronger. As Lakshay suggested, eight number, which is a synonym to the hard work, is always considered to be the better number. Any last bit of advice, Lakshay, from you to our entrepreneur friends here, listeners here?
Yeah, sure. When I was very young, in 2010, when I was doing my graduation, I was also very enthusiastic towards entrepreneurship. And my energy, that I didn't know anything about numerology at that time or occult sciences at that time. So my energy got wasted in a lot of directions. Now I believe that since now I know many things from numerology, my energy has been now streamlined into my progress. I want all entrepreneurs to not only trust their surroundings and their gut feelings and all. They must practice meditation. It gives a very inner and clear intuition and inner instinct towards what you are doing and what kind of people you attract. Cleanse your aura by meditation. You know, a few days back, while I was doing my meditation, I realized that it is always said that we have five inputs of our body, input devices of our body, that are our five senses: eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and the feel of touch. These are the five input devices from which we experience the environment. Either we see, smell, taste, touch, or hear the sound. Okay. But while I was meditating, I also, got to realize that we have certain hidden input devices, like some hardwares which are inside our CPU. That is our mind, our willpower. That is like, our emotions, how we feel. After we smell a good fragrance, how we feel is one of the inputs to our soul. Yes, this experience was good. It is instilled in us as a good experience. Moving further, at the soul level, where I talk, the input experiences I feel are prayers, are worship. Many people don't even know what is the difference between a prayer and worship. Many people don't know. Prayer is
Yeah.
something one to one. Like we go to the temple and we do not worship God these days. We pray to Him. Please give me this. Please. give me that, please make my this work, this thing work and all. Worship is like devotion, following what the deity did, following what the deity taught us. That is worship. The last step, I believe, is meditation. Meditation is one of the very underrated input device because it is a kind of a software. We cannot touch it. We cannot feel it in material. Like we can feel the fragrance in material. We can hear the sound of the music in material. But we cannot feel the power of meditation in material. So this input device, I want every entrepreneur to install in their softwares, in their bodies.
Right, right. So powerful, inputs you have given to our listeners and viewers today. So, everybody, until next time, keep evolving, keep executing, and keep building with intention. This is CS Rajiv Bajaj signing off from Evolve and Execute. Thank you very much, Lakshay. Thanks
Thank
for
you
your
so
very
much.
valuable inputs, and I'm sure our viewers will definitely gain from our today's episode. Thank you so much. Thank you.